Hey guys, welcome to the first official YouTube segment for Pickel's Picks, where I actually teach you a little bit about what we do. So first, let me start with a little bit of background about myself. I went to the University of South Florida. I graduated with a finance degree, and I was a corporate stock trader for about 4 years until I quit and started this company about 2 years ago. I have about 10 years of equity and derivative trading experience, 7 years of cryptocurrency trading experience, and about 4 years of sports wagering experience. So the first thing I want to disclose is that this is not official advice. Anything that I say, whether it's stocks, crypto, or sports, it's all purely informational. You do with it what you will. I will also say that the YouTube channel will be polished up as far as editing and graphics and animation, but that's going to take some time, so just bear with me. Let me get into what the business is. So it is a subscription-based service run through Discord, and the mission is really to educate the community about how to navigate and learn about the markets, and that whether it be global, domestic, stock, crypto, sports, any of them. Lately, we've been mostly sports betting because I don't really like the stock market right now. It's just too unpredictable. There's too many algorithms and uncertainties around the world. It's just not, I don't really love it. But I will say that I bought a stock, EVLV. They're a company that makes the batteries for like Tesla and other electronic vehicles. I mean, I bought that last week and it's up 10%. I don't know if I'm going to sell it or hold it, but that was one good play. I haven't really been trading much lately, though. A really good play I made was when I bought Ethereum and started doing a reoccurring buy, which means every week I'll buy a little bit more no matter what the price is. Started that in June when it crashed at like $900, and now it's, I think, $13.50. So that position's up about 50% in 2-3 months, which is pretty freaking good. So let's see. So like I said, subscription based. We run through Discord. What do we provide, right? Why use us? So what we provide is updates and news in all three markets: crypto, stocks, and sports. And it's multi-daily. I'm on there pretty much 24/7 running it, and I will post multiple daily sports wagers in there. Market updates, some picks when I do trade. I mean, once I start trading and ramping up my stock, I'm definitely going to be ramping up the stock trading come November and December. So when that happens, I'll be posting all of my options trades, like, you know, all the updates and everything. Recommendations for stocks and crypto. I give information about technical analysis, how to start. Just for people that don't really have the education, I want to be able to shed light on the terminology that makes stock trading sound so difficult when it's really not that hard. Anyways, on to the next part. So again, this is not official advice. Please, I can't stress that enough. So how do you find us and what's the cost? All right, so you find us, there's a couple ways to find us. The website is pickelspicks.com, and that is spelled Pickels, Picks.com. Our Twitter is at pickelspicks, at Pickels, Picks. Our email is pickelspicks@gmail.com, same spelling. And my personal Instagram, because we don't have a company one, but I always repost company content on my Instagram, is JPICKS and then 33. So that's a way to find us on the internet, or if you want, just reach out to me through here. And the cost is $49.99 a month, but if you enter the promo code WINNER, WINNER, you'll get the first month for free just to see how it is. So there's really not much to lose. So you might be asking, why is this worth it? Who is this kid? So I actually have a pretty cool way of how I do this. I treat sports wagering more like stock trading. So I pay for simulation models and expert picks, and that gives you information to something that would cost you probably $50 a month anyway. And it works, and I have a lot of testimonials and my record that says it works. So I have this Sharp package where it's a guy who won 16 years in a row with like 83% winning percentage. His package cost $1,200, but I offered it to everyone in my group, and we got enough people to pool up together where it costs $50. So you're getting 100% of this expert who has never lost in 16 years of his information for 4% of the cost. That is really what separates me from most other cappers, if you want to call them that. I actually go out and treat it like it's stock trading. I try to find the best edge that we can in every aspect of it, and it works. So you're getting back way more than $50 a month in information alone, let alone my picks and stuff. So it's definitely worth it. So let me just get into a quick recap of the stock market. Like I said, we're not really too heavy in it right now, but I did notice that there was a big rally today. It's about 550 points. So let's take a look at that. So as you can see here, I'm still not too convinced that this rally is real. So a dead cat bounce is what they call when something recovers but then drops even harder. So if you look really closely, you could see these two like tops right here. So in my opinion, it needs to, like, see this flag, it's already coming back down. I don't love that. And this pattern right here is called a head and shoulders. You got a shoulder, head, shoulder, which usually historically is a technical sign that the market's going to go down. Now, it could have bottomed out. This right here could be a double bottom, but like I said, it's just too hard to tell. This was the rally today, but even post-market, you could see that it's down. So, I mean, I'm not convinced. So according to my technical analysis, the Dow would need to hold 30,400 for me to even think about getting back in, and it's at 30,188. So that's that dead cat area where it could just go right back down, or it could, but I would need to see it hold for like almost a week for me to be convinced. I would need to see the S&P at 3,800. It's currently at 3,678. I already explained what a dead cat bounce is, and honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards that more than a real rally. So I'm just holding my cash on the sidelines, and I honestly suggest the same. And like I said earlier, I did buy EVLV. I might sell it. I might just hold it long term. Maybe I'll sell half of it. I don't know. I will definitely get into more technical analysis on future segments, but I don't want to get too much into it. And options education as well. Options are fun. Risky, stressful, but a lot of fun. And I mean, I've been doing that for years. I've been option trading. I've had some good and some bad days with options trading. All right, so on to what you really want to know, the sports. All right, so last week we went 97, 67, and 4. I know it's a lot of wagers, but on the bright side, that's a pretty big sample size. So the math comes out to 164 total. 4 of them were pushes. So really 168 total, 4 pushes. So 164. So the winning percentage is about 61%, which is about 6% higher than most professional bettors in Vegas. So my unit, which is the amount of money to win every bet for me, is $100. And this week I made $2,399. So if you were a $10 bettor, you would have made $239. If you were a $1,000 bettor, you would have made almost $24,000 this week. That's just to give you a little bit of an idea about what we're doing. And I'm 4-1 today, actually, too. 2-0 in soccer and 2-1 in tennis. And we have 4 hockey plays, a baseball play, and 3 football plays for tonight, I think. I'll get into a little bit more of that later. So let's get into some bad beats that I got this weekend, because they're inevitable when you place 150 wagers in a week. So on Saturday, the Yankees are 167-0 in the playoffs in the 9th inning when leading by multiple runs. Obviously, I had their money line, and they gave up an RBI single, a 2 RBI single to lose the game with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning. 167-0 in their 130-year franchise, and that's the first time it's ever happened. So on that same day, I had Kansas +9. They lost by 10. And then I had Washington's under 74. Their quarterback broke the school record with like 520 passing yards. I think the total game yardage was like 1,200. So that wasn't necessarily a bad beat. It was just like, what? But and like I said, like I still made 2,400 this week, and that was just Saturday. Now listen to Sunday. So first I had the Carolina over. Their quarterback threw a pick in the end zone that would have pushed the over. That obviously lost. I had Kyler Murray's passing over. He threw a pick to miss his over. I had Marquise's Brown over, and that missed by 5 yards because he didn't get one target like the last 10 minutes of the game, and because Kyler Murray threw 2 picks. And then the one that gets me more than anything is, and this is, you literally can't make this up, and it happens a lot because I wager a lot, but I had I think I went 7-2 on the Sunday night game last night. One of the losses, I had over 43.5, right? So the Eagles score to make it 43. they go for 2 instead of kicking the extra point, which seems to happen to me every day. And obviously they don't get it. So they're stuck at 43, right? There's still like 8 minutes left. I'm like, okay, whatever. That's not terrible. So, and then they get the ball back later, like the next drive, right? They got in field goal range. They're at like the 25-yard line. They take like a 10-yard sack. I'm like, all right, just run the ball. You'll be fine. Next play, fumble. Now they're in midfield. They have to punt it. Another, no field goal opportunity. Dallas gets the ball, drives down the field. A couple minutes left. They miss a field goal. So that's 3 huge opportunities that are very realistic where they could have scored 1 more point, didn't, and I lost it by half a point. It happens often. It sucks, but you get used to it. If anything, you just got to laugh at it because at least you're still making money, right? The name of the game is to profit. So, all that being said, if you or anybody you know does have a gambling problem, the hotline is 1-800-522-4700. So please do not gamble if you can't control yourself or can't afford it because it's not worth it. It's for most people, it's a hobby. For me, it's a job, but for most people, it's a hobby, and I don't want anybody losing money that they don't have. So, my record on the month is 217 wins, 160 losses, and 15 pushes, which comes out to 59% over 392 wagers, which is just above like the average sharp in Las Vegas or whatever. So let me show you a little bit more about the record. So this was yesterday. I honestly don't usually bet this much, but we did a lot yesterday. So I went 28-18 plus 740. Should have been 955 like you see because of that 2-point conversion. But then the weekly numbers, right? 97, 67, 4, 2400. And then if you look to the left here, you'll see kind of what I'm talking about. So this is that private channel where the people get the information that was $1,200. This is all the sports picks. You'll get live bets. You get people in the chat will post news, futures, and then stocks. I'll post important updates like options trades, earnings plays, equity plays, stock news, everything, all this stuff. Same with crypto. And then I just added this YouTube channel when I started doing this. So I'll just post the videos in here as well so our members can get a recap of all this. The profit for last month, just on sports alone with $100 units, was $4,005. So pretty good for just sports wagering. I'm sure crypto and stocks, you could probably add another couple thousand just from the gain of Ethereum and the 1 or 2 stock trades that I made. So for those of you who don't know me, and hopefully that's a decent amount because I'm trying to grow my business, I have the coolest dog in the world. His name's Louie, and I'm going to do a segment called Louie's Lucky Pick of the Day. I'm only going to do this like twice a week on here, but I'm basically going to give my best or one of my better bets out for free, and we're going to keep track of what that record is. So Louie's pick today is for Justin Herbert to throw over 23.5 completions, and the reasoning for this is because out of the 5 games this year, he's done it 4 times. So 80% of the games he's done it, I'm going to take that every time. Whether it hits or not, we will see tonight. But I think it's a good one. So let's do a quick recap. It's a subscription service, $50 a month, but you'll get your first month free if you enter that promo code WINNER. It's not official advice. $4,000 profit last month just on sports. I'm going to be ramping up the trading quite a bit in the next few months. The best way to find us, pickelspicks.com, Pickels, Picks.com. Twitter, @PicklesPicks. Personal Instagram, JPicks33. And then remember, like I said, $50, but the promo code WINNER will give you a free month. And $100 bettors made, this is actually pretty wild. If you were a $100 bettor and you tailed every single bet that I made this weekend, or this week rather, you would have paid for 4 years of your membership this week. 4 years. This week. That's insane. So when I say that the $50 is worth the value, it's worth the value. I have about 80 subscribers right now. Let's get that to 100 before the end of the year. Let's do it. All right? I'm excited to get this going, and I hope you guys join the family. Let's make some money, and let's have some fun. So to close it out, I'm going to show you this Ethereum chart because I totally forgot. And, oh, it's right here. Cool. So I actually bought it so low it doesn't even show up here. I bought it at 920, I think, and I've just been dollar cost averaging since then. And we'll get into more terminology as we go later on. So, yeah, like if you guys want to join, join tonight. Try to get in on that game. If not, we bet every day on every sport. I got hockey, baseball, soccer, tennis, football, basketball's coming up, so it's going to be a fun fall/winter. And I really hope that we can grow this and have some fun, because the guys and girls in the chat, we really do have fun. Whether even when we're not having the best week, we can laugh about it because the sample size is so large over the last year that we all know one bad week is not going to be the end of the world, and we always bounce back, and we never really ever have 2 bad weeks in a row. And like I said, $4,000 on $100 units last month. So yeah, please join us, check us out. If you guys want to message me on here to find out some more information, feel free. I really recommend using the promo code, because what do you have to lose? You don't even have to bet anything. You could just follow it and see if you like it for free. So thank you guys for watching this, and I will be back in a couple days, and we'll see how that Louie's pick turns out. Thanks.